Hi guys, hi everyone. Today we have with us Rajesh sir. Rajesh sir is a placement head from Vivekanand College. So, sir, today I'm going to ask you a few hard-hitting questions. Number one, who have a better chance to get a better job, a fresher or a MBA with work experience?
Okay,
Student with work experience.
right. So this is a very touchy point that we talked about. See, most of the companies, I'm not saying all of them, most of the companies come to the campuses bearing in mind and assuming that they will get freshers. So despite the fact that the student has got 1 or 2 years experience, they may or may not consider that experience to hire the student. Now, why I say may or may not? May consider if the students, if the students' past experience is relevant to the current company's job. If it is not relevant, the student is considered as a fresher. If I just to give you an example, I've come across a lot of students coming from the BPO background. They apply for, and they kind of, so for example, chosen finance as their specialization, or for that matter, even marketing as their specialization. So if the student says, if the student is applying for a digital marketing job description, he says, I've got 2 years of experience in a BPO. Obviously, as a company, I will not consider that experience as an experience. I may consider that as an exposure to the corporate, but not as an experience which is relevant to my profile, my role. So, in all probabilities, in all clarity or of the role, that I may consider the person as a fresher only. So, students, once you become self-aware as to what you have done in the past and what is it you want to do in the future, you'll be able to project your candidature to the company basis of your past experience, and perhaps even apply to the organizations which have a relevant job description basis of your past experience. That will add on a lot of value to your candidature, and the company may consider your experience. If it is say 2 years, so you might get a little higher packages compared to a fresher.
Right. Sir, I normally answer this question to anyone who asks me this question. मैं उनको सीधा बोलता हूँ कि भाई, if you're on the table, once you're sitting on the table, it doesn't matter what background you're from, what color, creed, caste, doesn't matter at all. So if you're able to reach the final interview table, then everybody have an equal chance to convert. This is no, because the company already shortlisted them according to their requirement. So that is one thing. But sir, I've seen one fact. This is my understanding. In summer placement, freshers have upper hand. In the final placement, work experience people have upper hand. Do you agree with this thing or not?
Both ways, I agree. Both ways, I agree. But again, like you said with your first statement, once you're on the table, it doesn't matter what caste creed you are from. It is basically how you impress with your answers to the interviewer.
Right.
So
Right.
that gives you a fair chance. That gives everybody a fair chance to get selected.
Right. And I didn't mean to say कि मतलब if you have work experience, then समझ होगा ही नहीं. I'm saying preference. They prefer a person with, of course, if you are very smart, if you have Workex, you don't have Workex, they'll take you. But that's a general trend I've seen. People with work experience, they tend to lag behind in summer placement time because in summer they want people to do activities which normally Workex person will not do. They want people with a fresh mindset. And because people with work experience of more than 2 years, they have a set mindset. They already are mended in the corporate way. So they want someone kind of who have not experienced corporate and try to find out some new ways to do things and etc.
I have one piece of advice to the few students who have experience and they're kind of sitting for internship or not sitting for internship. They basically, just one simple statement is to learn something, you need to unlearn something in the past that you've done. Okay. So when you talk about internship, you need to kind of go in as an intern, not as a person who's got about a couple of years of experience from past. Because if you want to do that, obviously your attitude and your approach is not in the correct direction, and you lose out on learning something new. So go ahead as a fresher, see what happens in an internship, despite the fact that you have got a couple of years of experience in the past. And because the internship, again, the question of stipend, kitna hota hai, and you will immediately start psychologically, you immediately start comparing with your past salary. अरे मेरे को salary तो 20,000 का मिलता था, but the stipend तो 10,000 दे रहे, तो how do I take it up? So you have to not equate everything with money. You need to kind of understand as to what you can learn out of that.
Right. Right. Superb. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for coming and talking
Thank
to
you.
us. And all the best, guys, for your placement and everything. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Take care.